Hello everybody. So I had a video idea while working on another video, and it was one that I thought about. It's like there's not too much depth to it, so I figured I would just record some footage of me putzing around leveling Lancer while talking about it. So I have a battle report coming up where I'm probably going to be using a lot of Ordos Serpentis. It's one of my favorite subgroups of cities of Sigmar. It got me really wanting to level Dragoon, and that got me thinking about, the Black Knight trope, which at first I was like, oh yeah, totally, both fit. And as I thought about more and more, and accidentally called Dragoon Lancer 20 times in my head, it made me realize that that's not the right trope to really categorize it as. Not only that, but there is definitely a better trope that is namesake to the class in a way, and that's Lancer. So for those of you who don't know, and this is totally off the cuff, so you're going to get a little more ums and whatnot, because I'm doing this not scripted or anything. A Lancer in literary media is a reference to a character who acts opposite or as a foil to the hero. So this could be like, say, Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z to, Goku, or Lancelot to King Arthur, or Spot to Kirk. The idea is the relationship of the Lancer and the hero, or the Lancer and the main character, builds the personality of the main character, furthers the development of the main character as a whole. They act as a foil, as I said. And I got thinking about this and really excited because, the two things that I want to talk about in this video do just that. In this, in Final Fantasy XIV, and even Final Fantasy IV, where we first see, Kane Highwind as a Lancer, the Lancer characters act as a foil of the main, Kane acting as a foil of Cecil. And in here, Estenian, sorry, I can never pronounce this stupid name. Estenian acts as a foil to your character. Your character is fighting for the good of Eorzea. You are loyal to Eorzea, whereas Estenian, instead of being loyal to Eorzea, or Ishgard as a microcosm of that, is doing what he does out of his want to fight the dragons, his hatred for the dragons. He is your foil. Cecil and Kane act the same way. Kane is Cecil's opposite. And that got me thinking about other stuff. It got me thinking about the Ordos Serpentis as a whole. One of my favorite parts about them is they are part of the cities and part of Order, not because of their loyalty to Sigmar, but their hatred for chaos. They are the foil to the loyal city folk of cities of Sigmar, in the way Estenian and any other not Lancer, Dragoon are similar to the idea of Ordos Serpentis. I just thought that was such a cool concept. I had to share it with you and just share the definition of Lancer. So why the term Lancer though? It gets its name from, sure, I'll grab that. It gets its name from the concept of during the Crusades, you would have Lancers fighting beside the Knights. The Lancers themselves were skilled warriors, but never got any of the credit for what they did because the Knights were always viewed as the hero of the people, or the hero of the kingdom, I should say. Choose my words better there. So Lancers would get overlooked a lot. And this would cause disdain. This would cause opposition between the Lancer and the Knight, between the Lancer and the Kingdom. And it just kind of pulls over into the trope, where the hero is bettered by their relationship to this opposite, to this foil. Honestly, is one of the best literary tropes you can find, in my humble opinion, because it not only allows the character to develop through the story, but allows the character to develop through a serious interpersonal relationship that is adversarial in nature. even if it's like the two are lovers or two are best friends, as mentioned for Kirk and Spock earlier. It allows just kind of the conflict of personality to build on these characters. And I think that's why I like characters like Estenian, or I like characters like um, the Ordos Serpentis, or subfactions like the Ordos Serpentis so much. It allows the building of our characters, our heroes, or even factions better through the negative of who mirrors them, you know? But this was just a thought. It was something I wanted to quickly get out there before I sit down and write the script for my Settlers Game video. And eventually a full-on deep dive into the Ordos Serpentis as a whole, as well as some other videos. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found some of it insightful or even thought-provoking. And I hope I didn't mispronounce Estenian's name or get it completely wrong, because I've done that so many times. Until next time, as I always say, I love you all. See you later, and bye.